Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. We've got a fun show tonight. It will be a little different than the shows that we've been doing recently, but very, very similar to the last 2 years of doing this show. You'll see what I mean, but before we get to that, if you're new to the show, welcome. You should, if you like this, you should go back and watch some of the other episodes. We've been doing this now almost 2 years. There's over 170 episodes. Don't let the number behind me fool you. We got some bonus episodes. Some of them pretty good, so watch those. Also, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, you should join that if you search Inappropriate Movie Database or click the link in the description of this video. That's where you can get all the information about this show, including how to be on it. If you'd like to be a contestant, I think there's a couple of spots still left in April, and I'm going to start booking May soon. So if you're interested, go there now or on Twitter and Instagram at IMDb Game. Now that that's out of the way, tonight we are doing another round of My Guest Pick the Actors. We've done this once before. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot more work, which is why this game is a little different today. But basically, I asked all my contestants to privately send me an actor before this show, and we're just going to work off of those 4 filmographies. If you've been watching recently, you know that I've added mini games to this show. I've added a final Jeopardy style question to the show. Tonight, none of that, because I ran out of time. Marty, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. There's not going to be a final betting round tonight. We're just going to do a classic game, 12 rounds, 12 movies. Let's bring on our contestants and see what actors they chose. Joining me on the show tonight are J.D. Stephans, Josh Poirier, Marty Viscosi, and Tyler Tuttle. Hello, everybody.
What's up, Nick?
Hello, Nick.
Now let's start in alphabetical order because, like I said, I don't have anything for you today. Welcome back to the show. Just always so happy that they're here. J.D. Stephans, welcome.
Hello. Yeah, hi. How are you?
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm finally done with my certification program. So I just want to
hell yeah.
Oh, it was great. I'm sorry, we're live. It was wonderful. To anybody I work with, thank you so much for the opportunity. It was great. 2 thumbs up. Totally recommend the CTI certification.
I don't want to be distracting you from what you're doing right now. Now that I see you.
Oh, I was gonna park. So
okay.
I'm good. I was like, I just need a parking spot. Okay, I'm good. I found one.
Well, JD, do you want to announce to your fellow competitors tonight which actor you chose?
No, because they know the movies.
We are going to talk about all 4 actors, JD.
Oh, we're not allowed to keep it a secret. Okay.
No.
I chose Kate Winslet, one of the great actors of our time. I love that Josh gave the side eye. Thank you, Josh. He's like, Kate.
Kate Winslet is wonderful.
She's a treasure, okay? Titanic, one of the best movies. I shouldn't have said that. Nick, go ahead and scratch that
no.
one.
I'm going to ask you again. I was going to ask you, besides Titanic, because I know that's like your favorite movie, is there another Kate Winslet role that you would recommend people watch?
Sense and Sensibility.
I just saw that for the first time like last year, and it's great.
Oh my God, it's so good. Like, I love those kind of movies. I just, and Alan Rickman in it with Kate Winslet. Oh my gosh. One of my favorites.
Kate Winslet, excellent choice. Welcome back, JD.
Thank you.
Also returning to the show tonight. I don't know, what is this, 100 times for you?
Probably 6.
You Yahoo Serious, Josh Poirier. Welcome back to the
What's up? What's up, Nick? How you doing? So that's my pick, Yahoo Serious.
Name the 3 off the top of your head.
What was it? Mr. Accident, Mr. Accident, Young Einstein, and I can't remember the third. No, something about chair something. No,
I'm sorry you lose, Josh.
That was Carrot Top. He was chairman of the board.
You got 3 movies and couldn't do it.
I got Young Einstein.
I want to say Reckless Kelly is the name.
Yeah, Reckless Kelly.
I think it's not Ned Kelly.
That's it. It's Reckless Kelly. And I actually just saw an article about it and said, what happened to our Yahoo Serious?
Mm-hmm.
Actually get kicked out of Syria for protesting stuff.
I hope the right stuff.
But well, I'll change it to my real actor.
All right, who is your actor, Josh?
That may give you a hint. May give you a little hint there. I am the law.
That's a hint to me.
The actual choice is Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, not Carl Urban?
No, Sylvester Stallone. Because if you notice the clue there is I am the law. When he questions himself during the movie when he says it, and it's the funniest line in the entire movie for me because it's such an iconic line for Judge Dredd, and he's just I am the law.
The more iconic line to me is then Armando Santi coming back.
Armando Santi is a fucking treasure in that movie. He's the best. It's the best overacting I've ever seen in a film.
So by far. Good. So would that be your pick as a recommendation, or is there another slice you want to talk about?
There's a couple Stallone movies that I love. I mean, Rocky IV defeated communism.
Of course.
I really like this speech in Creed. The speech he tells his son. I think it's his son.
No, not his son's not. Is his son in Creed?
Yeah, it's his son. His son. Oh, is it Creed? I think it's
I think Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, his son wasn't Balboa. It was Milo
Ventimiglia. But
the guy from Heroes.
Yeah, I'm. It's just people aren't as impressed with Stallone as they should be, because the man is actually a genius.
When he's good, he's really good. I think one of the biggest mistakes that he made, and I mean it worked for him financially, is he shouldn't be an action star.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. He's a fantastic. If you watch Tulsa King on Paramount Plus, he's fantastic in it. It's just he's a really good actor, and he's really fun to make fun of.
Like you go back to the first couple of Rockies, you go back to First Blood. His just quiet, sad puppy face.
And it's amazing. He's fantastic. When Copland was a great movie that showcases his real talents. But that's one.
You've named a whole bunch. I got even more. If you can believe it, he might be the most represented actor on this list.
I can believe it. He's a national treasure, just like Kate Winslet.
Well, Josh, welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
Also returning to the show.
Sorry, I thought we were starting again.
Returning champion. I can't remember off the top of my head how many episodes of Champion the streak is right now, but welcome back. 3-time winner in a row so far, going for the 4th, Marty Viscosi. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. I don't know about that, because I can think of one Sylvester Stallone movie other than Rocky.
Well, you do have some help with your pick. You want to share that with the folks?
That would be the lovely and talented Jennifer Tilly.
I made a mistake. I just put Meg Tilly movies. I hope you're okay with that.
That's
Psycho
fine.
2.
I'm not picky.
Just Psycho 2.
Yeah.
I'm not picky. But yes, I love Jennifer Tilly. I love everything about her. Her little voice. Just perfect.
It's so she's so good.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I have a sense of either one of the 8 movies or one of the 1 movies that you would pick, but is there a Jennifer Tilly movie that you want to recommend to people?
it truly is a toss-up between the two that you've gotten. Big fan of Bound, obviously. That little I've been thinking about you. Big fan of Bound. Also, just I really like her as Tiffany Valentine in general. I like women, like very attractive women covered in blood behaving badly. Is a big draw of like the horror genre for me, and I feel like Jennifer Tilly does it so well. And honestly, like if I had to pick like one Child's Play movie that I think she really shines in, it's Seed of Chucky, which is not my favorite for any other reason, but I love Jennifer Tilly playing Jennifer Tilly possessed by Tiffany Valentine while pretending to be Jennifer Tilly. So much.
I think Seed of Chucky is underrated. I think there's so much fun going on in that movie.
All the time
everything. But I think there's so much fun in Seed of Chucky. It's a comedy. It has nothing to do with horror at that point, but
there's a lot of that in the season 2 of the Chucky show. A lot of
which I didn't see before they took it off Peacock, and I'm so sorry.
I just bought the Blu-ray.
Never put on
anything.
It was, what was it on? I thought it was on Peacock.
Nothing. I keep looking. It's not on Peacock. It's not on Shudder. The first 2 episodes were on YouTube.
I bought the Blu-ray.
If anybody out there
I'm afraid
in
of
YouTube land has access to the 2nd season of Chucky, hit me up.
It is.
And me too.
If you want Jennifer Tilly action, that's your season.
Yeah. I think she crushes it in that role. And I think Seed of Chucky is really just her having a great time. I really appreciate that, like, the series in general, like, makes bizarre choices and never looks back. And I think
I think they always look back. That's the thing about the Chucky series is every decision they make is canon.
Yeah. And like I guess that's what I mean to say. And like I feel like Seed of Chucky sets up like so much fun that she gets to have as an actress later on, and I love it for her.
Also, probably my favorite Texas Hold'em player.
That too. Well,
Marty, good luck tonight. Finally returning to the show. Again, just another excellent player of this game. Tyler Tuttle, welcome back.
Hi.
You are in a TV, is what I'm looking at right now.
I'm just, I'm at the marathon on the news. I'm just enjoying the atmosphere of being on the news at the marathon finish line. It's
still happening.
Yeah, and they're reporting on it, and I'm just here loving the vibe. We got orange slices, we got little cups of water. It is truly the finish line of a marathon.
For what it's worth, my students were really salty to learn today that Massachusetts doesn't have school.
No, Boston doesn't have school.
Methuen didn't have school growing up.
Oh, wait. Because they also schedule it on vacation, on April vacation.
Spring break,
because the Marathon Monday or whatever, I don't think that's a school holiday. It just always falls during vacation.
It was a separate school holiday for Catholic schools in Methuen, Massachusetts. I can tell you.
All right. It's been a long time since I've been in school.
They pay me to be there.
Well, Tyler Tuttle.
There's not a lot of talk of school closings at the end of this marathon. I can try and ask some people, but it hasn't come up yet organically.
I mean, you're our man on the scene. I want updates as the.
I try not to ask people what time school gets out because I feel like it's a bad look. But for today, I'll make an exception.
Then how do you know when to avoid the school?
Exactly. Well, the traffic. Oh, don't get me started.
I almost said something really dark about that. I almost said whenever the kids are there. That's when you avoid the schools. Never mind.
Yeah. No, that was the train that we were all going down, JD.
Yeah, I was going to say I avoid the schools because the government tells me I have to.
Anyway, let's get back to the show. Tyler, who did you pick tonight?
I went with Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
I've seen all of his movies a lot of times. They're most of the movies I have a lot of them on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. He's just a hell of an entertainer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you picked it because of this or not, but the last time you were on, you were also really, really expelling a lot of Jackie Chan knowledge.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with the questions.
I understand, and that's fair.
As a student of the genre.
That honestly, totally fair. I could only go by IMDb.
Hey, you know what?
Because it's my god on this show.
Not all of us have seen Mr. Nice Guy 11 times.
Well, Tyler, what's the Jackie Chan movie that people should see?
For below the radar Jackie Chan, I'm not going that mainstream shit. I like Operation Condor 2, Armor of God for like 92 is awesome. Oh boy, New Police Story from like 2002 is awesome and dark. And then Spy Next Door inexplicably stars Billy Ray Cyrus and George Lopez as CIA. And I think it's worth it for that. Like Billy Ray Cyrus is like acting. He's trying to be serious and intimidating and having a government job, and it's just not selling. Also, the movie is virtually the exact plot of The Pacifier. But a lot more charming.
I feel like a lot of movies came out around that time that were very similar plots.
It was late to that party. This was the period where Jackie Chan was a decade late to every movie premise. This is when he did a Johnny Knoxville movie in like 2014.
Oh wow. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
John Skip Trace. I believe it's Rutger Hauer directed it. It's a fun one. They're like fighting Russians there's like a piece of treasure, so they gotta fight Russians.
Wait, but you said Johnny Knoxville.
Yes, it's Johnny Knoxville and Jackie Chan. They teamed up finally. Yes. A decade later than you want to see him in an action comedy. He is very clearly a broken old man.
Why didn't they call the movie Jackie Ass?
You know what? Rutger Hauer will not answer my phone calls.
He's dead.
I also mean Rennie Harlin. I keep saying the wrong person. It's Rennie Harlin. That
makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it's Rennie Harlin, the guy who directs movie, not the old dead guy.
Yeah, what the?
A different RH, turns out. Those get swapped around in the old noggin.
Well, excellent choices all around. That means tonight we are playing only movies featuring Jennifer Tilly, Kate Winslet, Sylvester Stallone, and Jackie Chan. We'll see how that works for everybody. Before we jump into the show, if you're new here, here's what's going to happen. I've gone to IMDb and I have pulled parental warnings for a bunch of movies featuring one or more of these actors. Spoiler alert, one actor each. Just like in the last episode, none of them have been in a movie together. So I've compiled these parental warnings. I don't write them. I don't know who writes them. Anonymous weirdos provide them. And I read them to see if my friends can guess what movie these warnings are from. And to do that, I think it's time to just jump into the game. Like I said, we're going through 12 movies tonight. And JD, you get first pick of the year.
Oh boy, that's exciting.
JD, would you like a movie from 1995, 2011, or 2017?
We're doing 95, Nick.
95.
Mm-hmm.
All right, from 1995 for 5 points under the category of sex and nudity. Angelo pulls down his pants, exposing his butt, saying, quote, "You kiss my ass and we'll let you go."
Oh boy.
Sounds like a Jackie Chan situation, Tyler.
No, that's Stallone all the way. Jackie does not know how to handle nudity or sexuality.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Do we
fair.
get points for guessing the right actor?
No, not at all.
That's some bullshit, Nick.
Thank
For
you,
4
Marty. I
points.
agree.
4 points under violence and gore. There's a brutal fight in an alley between a man and a biker gang.
Oh,
They
never
beat
mind.
him and then smash
Oh, I'm
bottles
the
at
dumbest
him
man
with a
alive.
baseball bat.
I-
A surprising amount of blood is seen, and the man is greatly hurt, but the group leaves him.
It is Jackie Chan. I'm a fool. I'm a fool.
I'm not even going to ask you yet. Anybody else want to jump in?
Do
All
I,
right,
I do. I can't find the reaction.
Okay,
Wait.
Josh.
This is a Jackie Chan 95 movie.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Rumble in the Bronx.
Tyler, what do you think?
It is Rumble in the Bronx.
It is Rumble in the Bronx.
I should have known
Marty, were you
Angelou
even
sounded
gonna-
familiar.
Judy and I are vibing.
This is the first Jackie Chan movie I ever saw.
Really?
It's a great one.
Surprisingly, yeah. I've seen all the rest of them since, but
Also in Rumble in the Bronx, under violence and gore, a person gets shoved into a wood chipper while still alive. Not graphic, but very disturbing, and no blood is shown. It's
Fine.
later implied that the man's remains are seen in trash bags as characters look inside and are quite disgusted. Nothing is shown.
that was quite
Violence
dark
and
for a
gore.
movie that was just this much fun.
Uh-huh. Violence and gore. There's a large chase at the end in which a large inflatable air vehicle is involved, and destruction is visible. A man is driven over, but he survives, though his clothes are torn. And frightening and intense scenes another time when Jackie is trapped on a high building by the gang. He attempts to jump across a wide gap to a fire escape on another building. Portrayed for maximum thrills, Jackie makes the distance and lands safely at his intended target. That puts Josh at 4, Tyler at 4, Marty and JD both at 0. Josh, we're moving on to you.
Yeah.
Would you like a movie from 1985, 1999, or 2004?
85.
85. All right. 1985. That's not the right one.
Womp
From
womp.
1985 for 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. A brief close-up of an injection implied to be a performance enhancer.
1 second.
Josh has a guess. Tyler also has a guess. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
Is this Rocky 4?
Josh, what do you think?
Wait.
This is the movie that ended communism, Rocky 4.
Yeah. The best training montage of all time.
This is just Josh and Tyler, it seems like. This is Rocky 4.
I love that fight. I love the training montage of that movie.
Pretty much a
It's,
classic.
it's my
Training
favorite
montage
thing
is
in,
one of
like,
the only
film
parts of the
history.
movie.
Yeah, it's all that matters. It's so awesome. It's
And
the best
Dolph
thing.
Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren is so amazing in that movie. And it's
Yeah.
so funny. So funny he got
I
cast
will crush you.
when he's a goddamn, what is he, a microbiologist?
Yeah,
He's got like multiple
Oh.
degrees.
I wanted to like Creed 2 so much because
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
I liked Creed 2. I
It's-
enjoyed it.
I found it tough because Creed was not the underdog by any stretch, so it was
Yeah.
very hard to watch him win over and over. While like the guy from the poor slums whose whole life has been garbage just repeatedly gets the shit kicked out of him.
That's
It
the American dream.
it was reverse Rocky.
It was this rich guy who's having a kid continues to be a rich guy who's having a kid. That is the hero's journey.
Also in Rocky 4, violence and gore, a man lifts another man by the throat and throws him to the ground. Sex and nudity during an extended performance. Several female dancers wear revealing outfits, including thong-type bottoms. Frightening and intense scenes. The final boxing matches are very brutal, which may be unsettling. And frightening and intense scenes, a very loose theme about conflict between USA and the Soviet Union, with the film is set during the peak of the Cold War. Accordingly, the crowds at both fights are very hostile.
Accordingly.
And
Accordingly.
that man who choked him was Hulk Hogan.
Josh and Tyler both at 9. JD and Marty both waiting for one of their picks to come up. Marty, Would you like a movie from 1991, 1998, or 2006?
1998.
1998. All right, 1998 for 5 points under profanity. At least 14 S words, 8 asses, 1 used with whole, 14 hells, 6 damns, and 5 uses of goddamn, and at least 3 uses of good God in a song as exclamations. I see everyone but Josh for some reason. All right, Tyler, what do you think?
I don't. Did Titanic come out in '98? Let's just go for it.
Marty, what do you think?
I don't think I'm right, but I know it came out this year. Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
JD,
yeah.
what do you think?
I'm going with Titanic.
I think they
It's
had
the
more
only one I know
F-words.
from 98.
It's not Bride of Chucky. And it's wild that 2 of you don't know that Titanic came out in 97, especially the person who loves Titanic.
Wow, no.
I never watched that first VHS tape, so it's. I'm not, I just.
Oh
want to
yeah,
see
no,
the
the second VHS tape came out in 98.
It was a 98 situation.
JD and I
It
are
was
whispering via
1997.
DM right now about how much we don't know what's going on. So
You know,
doing our best.
Nick, I'm just really embarrassed right now. I think I'm just gonna. Here. Please stare at my ceiling. Thank you.
All right, let's get back to this movie. For 4 points under violence and gore, 2 men fall through some scaffolding, 2 men are shot as they flee a restaurant, 2 men fight in a building, and 1 attacks the other with an axe.
Oh,
I know this one.
I know this one. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Oh my God! How did good God not give it away? I'm the biggest fool in the land.
I think just because of that. JD, what do you think this movie is?
Whoa. Tyler was technically after me. And,
I know, but I'm asking you first. It's my game.
Age before beauty. Age before beauty. It's okay, Tyler.
No one knows how old I am. I'm keeping that a secret.
I think you beat him in age too, JD.
Oh, darn it. Okay. This is Smokey the Bear 2. A glorious and fantastic return.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Shower.
Tyler?
It's Rush Hour. Good God was the giveaway, and you know
Good
what?
God was the giveaway.
I missed it. I missed it. It just whoosh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. It's oh boy.
Say it again.
Oh.
Scaffolding you give away from me.
Yeah, we don't want to get copyright struck.
There we go. Now all the scores are right. Also, in Rush Hour, frightening and intense scenes. Some may find the scene where Sue Young is captured frightening. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Carter comments that his mother is embarrassed that he's on the LAPD, and so she tells everyone that her son's a drug dealer instead. And violence and gore. During the climax, Lee must fight off 2 bad guys while trying to keep several Chinese artifacts from breaking, and he takes some brutal hits.
I've never seen Titanic, but that doesn't sound like Titanic.
No, it's Smokey the Bear 2, Josh. It's Smokey the Bear 2.
Smokey the Bear 2. That means Josh in the lead now. 3 movies in at 13. Tyler right behind at 12. Marty at -1. JD at -2.
Hell yeah, I'm winning!
We're all having fun here.
I can't believe I missed Good God. You know, this is going to keep me up.
I put it right there for you.
You did. You laid it out. It was so obvious, and I just blazed past because I was like, Celine Dion sings songs. That's part of a movie. Let's jump.
All right, Tyler, would you like a movie from 1983, 1999, or 2004?
Let's go 99. That's a good turn of the century.
All right.
Can I switch it? Oh, too late. Never mind.
1999 for 5 points under violence and gore. Towards the end of the movie, PJ is seen collapsing in the desert.
PJ.
PJ. JD as a guess. Anybody else? What do you think, JD? You are muted, my friend.
Hell is silent.
Still muted.
Let them collect themselves.
Just enjoying themselves.
They're having a good time. And at the end, isn't having fun the most important part of
We're
playing
all,
the game?
like I said it a minute ago, we're all having fun here.
Except for me and Josh, who are deeply in competition.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea how much I needed this laugh. Thank you. That's great.
All right, well, do you have a guess?
Oh yeah, no, I was asking you the year.
99.
99, JD.
Oh yeah, and it's PJ.
And PJ is seen collapsing in the desert. No relation,
desert.
I assume.
And it's in 99.
99.
Is
Would
this
you like
Rush
to put your
Hour
hand
3?
down?
This is Rush Hour 3, Nick. This
It,
is Rush Hour 3.
I don't know how they got 3 rush hours out in 2 years, but you're right, it's rush hour. No. All right. For 4 points under violence and gore, one of Yvonne's kids jumps off the truck and breaks his arm.
Oh!
Yvonne and PJ put it together. No,
I
apparently
don't know.
All right.
Nick, I just wanted to
Oh.
sound smart.
For
I'm
It
3
worked
sorry.
on
points.
me. I believe
For
it.
3 points under violence and gore, PJ punches Ruth in the face while she is starting to leave the hut.
The Hut?
The hut.
Like the Hut.
Not like Pizza Hut, like a
Oh, that was going to be my follow-up.
hut.
Thank you, Tyler.
No one out huts the pizza. For 2 points under sex and nudity, this is a little longer. Let's see if this helps anybody. After burning her sari, Ruth shows full frontal nudity to PJ and then urinates down her legs before kissing PJ. They are then shown having sex. PJ displays full rear nudity. The next morning, PJ's rear and Ruth's breasts are seen as they are awoken by cars driving outside.
I haven't seen this, but I'm going to make a guess.
All right. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
Is this Heavenly Creatures?
JD, what do you think?
No, that was way earlier. I fucked up.
Oh gosh, what was it? I almost wanted to say it was that one by that chick that was in Twilight. Marty knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what this movie is, but it sounds delightful. 2 thumbs up.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, it is not Heavenly Creatures.
No, that was like 93. I don't know what I'm.
All right,
Can't think of
last
the name of
clue.
it.
For 1 point under sex and nudity, rated R, nudity, graphic nudity, strong sex scenes with graphic related nudity, pervasive language throughout, blood mixed with gore, strong sexuality, violence, graphic violence, alcohol with the drug use, strong sexual content involving the teenagers preparing themselves in a Hinduism ritual sedation with the hard drugs influences in a cult.
Nick, I was 7 when this movie came out.
Mm.
I was not allowed to see this.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, doesn't
Wait.
look. All right, Josh, what do you think?
I don't know who was in there. Was she in there? Is it what the hell's the name of it? No, I'm good.
All right.
All right.
Well, nobody knows it. This is a Kate Winslet movie.
Is it? Was she-
Also has Harvey Keitel in it, and it's called Holy Smoke.
Oh,
I have
Oh, I
yes.
didn't see this
never
one,
heard
but
of
my
this film.
God.
Oh, this
Wait.
movie is weird as fuck. It's a pretty good one.
I
I'm
got that
sorry,
from
was
the
there a
peeing on
lesbian
himself.
scene? Because I'm going to have to watch this now.
Yeah, it is. It's Kate Winslet falls into a cult, and they're trying to extract her from it.
Kate Winslet in a gay scene? Excuse me.
Can I ask you what about this? You heard gay from? Should I tell you that PJ is a guy?
Oh, fuck that.
I'm so
I've
sorry.
never been so disappointed in my life, Nick.
I will say I do think she does have some lady on lady stuff in that movie as well. It's all over the place. I would really recommend people check that out. It's a lot, but it's
I
good.
know I got Winslet vibes from the movie, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a self W.
Yeah,
I
even
I feel
just
if,
like there are two
to
very
say-
different games going on right now where like Tyler and Josh are doing very well, and JD and I are like, PJ's a boy.
I'm just disappointed. Marty, please agree with me. Like maybe non-binary, but like I'm just hurt. I'm
but yeah,
disappointed.
even if nobody got it, I'm glad that I got to talk about Holy Smoke on this show.
God bless.
I am too, because I need to watch that now.
Oh, absolutely. Marty, you probably also would enjoy it.
Probably. It kind of sounds like my shit.
You said Kate Winslet is naked in this. I think you sold everybody.
She is, again, she is Ruth showing full frontal nudity and then urinating down her leg.
Oh, she's pissing? Well, I'm in.
Watch party.
One of the top somebody pisses movies.
Oh, one of the best piss films.
We gotta do a spin-off of this show that's just watch parties of the most unhinged clues.
Josh is at 13. Tyler is at 11. Marty is at -1. JD at -3.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
That brings us to the top of the order with JD. Would you like a movie from 1988, 2004, or 2013? '88, 2004, or what?
We're gonna do 2004, Nick. We're gonna do
2004. All right.
Yeah.
I want to guess.
We've already got 2 hands up for some reason.
I
Let
bet
me
we
read
got
this
the
first.
same guess.
Wait. I'd like to join them.
Josh, do you also want to take a guess?
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm gonna play this
I
game.
know what it is.
All right,
We'll
then
play
I
this game the
can't
right
do
way.
it. It's only happened once or twice where everybody raised their hand free clue and we just ran with it. But
So I'm not gonna be the last one coming in on this one.
that means we're reading this first clue for 5 points under sex and nudity. A man and woman are seen dancing in their underwear. The woman's tank top is somewhat see-through. When she changes out of the tank top to put her other shirt on, one side of a breast is momentarily visible.
Oops.
Are we all staying in, all staying out? We have 4 hands up. Josh Poirier, what do you think this
Pretty
movie
sure this came out
is?
there. It's just Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
JD, what do you think?
So I had 2 thoughts, but you know what? Honestly, I do think that this yeah. Okay, this has got to be Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Marty, what do you think?
Well, I think I'm wrong. Is what I think.
Tyler, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna pivot hard because this. I'm gonna go with Eternal Sunshine. I've definitely always been thinking Eternal Sunshine.
That's one of the best movies. I swear to
wasn't
God.
Ever just assuming any other movie that came out in 2004 with a different
good.
actress.
Mhm.
It's just so good.
For a long time, I would call it my favorite movie. It's still top 3 for me. This is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Woo! So it's
Good
not,
Marty
it's
is so pissed that
it's not
that
Cedar
they
Chucky.
have some sort of good sportsmanship, and Tyler will just go on for the points.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a very strict, like, ethical code, especially when it comes to competition. And it might not necessarily line up with, like, what other people would consider ethical, but it's very, very strict for me specifically. And also, I've never seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, when he
It's
said
so good. Oh my God. We're going to sit down and watch it together. I will make a watch party for us. We're going to be sad bees together. Okay. We'll be sad days together because I don't know the non-binary term for bitch.
It was like the takedown of the manic pixie dream girl trope before that became a thing.
I just want you to know I am her. Okay. Minus the alcoholism. I'm sober now.
Just this poor woman who just wants to live her life, but every guy who meets her thinks she's going to be the one to save him.
Yep.
Because
Always.
she's so quirky.
Because she's
That's
their
what
Wonder
they
Woman.
always think.
She's their
It
Wonder
really
Woman.
feels like a movie that's gonna be just a feel-good jam.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great comment. That just went on.
Also in this movie, under frightening and intense scenes, the movie has some loopy and confusing scenes. These may stress some viewers out. Violence and gore. Dr. Myerswack's wife whacks at Stan for him trying to cover Dr. Myerswack's indiscretions. Whew, that sentence was a lot for me. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Clementine takes some substances. In Sex and Nudity, Joel is seen in bed during a humiliating memory with his hand under the cover of his sheets. He's holding a page with drawings of women's breasts. Nothing is seen, but it's implied that he was playing with himself.
Yay. I mean, what?
Puts Josh up to 18, Tyler at 16, JD in the positives at 2, Marty, you respect yourself and I respect you for it.
I want to hear Marty's score.
Fucking hear you.
-1.
I have a code of ethics. I do not respect myself, and I will not be slandered in this
Josh,
yeah.
Back to you. Would you like a movie from 1995, 2006, or 2010?
95, please.
95.
Because we've already.
All right, 95 for 5 points under violence and gore. Other moments of violence include a dismemberment, only squirting blood is seen, a man getting impaled with a knife, some blood, a man getting impaled with a knife, some blood, and people getting set on fire. At least they covered that a man gets impaled with a knife. We got 2 hands up. It's the 2 hands you think they are. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
Wait, I want to make a guess.
Hold on. JD wants to make a guess.
Thank you.
What is your guess, JD? No, you don't have to raise it. I'm asking you, what is your guess, JD?
My Little Pony, the movie.
Okay, great. Thank you for contributing. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
All right, I'm ready for Josh to tell me I'm wrong. Is it Judge Dredd? What year's that?
Josh, what do you think?
95 was Judge Dredd, so I think it's Judge Dredd.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
I'm so annoyed at the randomization that I have set up that twice in a row, not only did Josh get to pick a Stallone movie, he got to pick a Stallone movie he talked about earlier. Unplanned, but yeah, Judge Dredd. Violence and gore. Violence and gore, a large robot punches a man in the face, and then a woman in the face, and another man jumps on its back, and it starts to spark. Violence and gore, the main character fights several men in a room, killing them, and he then grabs a large gun and shoots several armed attackers who enter, killing them. During the scene, he also electrocutes a man to death. Violence and gore, there's a hovercraft chase through the city, and one man crashes into a store and is killed when his craft explodes. The main character jumps onto another man's craft and throws him off, and he falls to his death. Violence and gore, the title character and Rico fight inside an exploding Statue of Liberty at the end, and both punch, kick, and wrestle with each other. And Rico fires a gun at the title character as he runs for cover. As this is happening, the statue begins to explode, and many large fireballs and explosions are seen.
we look back at this movie and laugh, but it really was the shit when it came out. Like it was one of the few first.
Oh yeah, no, I think a lot of people called it shit when it came out.
It was one of the first real comic book movies. It was one of the first ones that really nobody really knew. It was like nobody knew where it came from.
They just know they needed more Rob Schneider.
Well, Rob Schneider, it was Rob Schneider's best performance.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
That's a yeah.
That puts Josh at 23, Tyler at 21, JD at 1, Marty at -1. Luckily, we're only halfway through this game. That means that that Josh and Tyler still have a chance to hit 50, maybe.
Oh boy.
But Marty, you get to pick this movie. Would you like a movie from 1994, 2003, or 2016?
2003.
2003. All right, 2003. Again, we have two hands up for some reason. JD, just know, whatever happens, I'm going to ask you first. I do not trust you buzzing in pre-question to guess and then not just wait for the answer to come up. You are the anti-Marty. Anyway, this movie's from 2003. For 5 points for 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, some of Jim's clients have tropical drinks and offer to buy him one. When he asks for a ginger ale, one says that they're not a drink and orders 3 volcanoes for them. All right.
What was the guy's name?
Jim.
Jim, okay.
JD, what do you think this movie is?
He said that a ginger ale is not a drink, and then he ordered them 3 volcanoes instead.
Jim wants a ginger ale, but his clients say it isn't a drink, so they order volcanoes instead. I know you already know what the movie is, JD. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. Go ahead and let us know what this movie is.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give it away, so I think Marty should go first.
Marty, what do you think this movie is?
So when I was younger, my family owned 3 DVDs for like a decade, and one was Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, one was Kim Possible Stitch in Time, and one was Disney's The Haunted Mansion.
So is one of those your guess?
Yeah, Disney's The Haunted Mansion is my fucking guess, Nicholas.
With Jennifer Tilly finally popping up in this game, it is The Haunted Mansion.
God damn, what a pull.
I love that Nick thought I was going to get that. Thank you for that faith in me.
Oh, no, I absolutely thought you were going to get it, JD. I definitely wasn't.
It was intentional, well-placed faith. It was legitimate
movies
and heartfelt.
so fucking well. If you ever want to know anything about any of those 3 movies or the special features on the DVD,
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo 2 is a classic.
You the fucking world.
Scooby-Doo 2 is better than the first one.
It is one of the best Scooby-Doo movies,
and on the special features, they teach you how to do it.
Yeah, Ruben Stiles.
You get Alicia Silverstone. She's always fun to see in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
No, she's not. There's a movie that she's not fun to see her in. It's called what is it? The Refin, or it's a shark movie, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I thought you were going to say The Crush.
No.
That is a movie that I used to enjoy and then recommended it to a person and realized that I was a monster for recommending it.
Yeah, you are. I'm trying to keep people away from a bad movie.
I mean, it's a wild movie and absolutely reprehensible.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know how I got into that. Also in The Haunted Mansion, under Sex and Nudity, we see a brief view of what appeared to be the Lover's Tarot card that shows drawings of a fully nude woman and man. The woman's bare breasts and crotch are seen, as is the man's penis. But none of that is photorealistic.
Bummer.
Wait,
Frightening and intense scenes.
I mean,
it's a very cartoonish penis.
I mean,
It's
cartoons-
hilarious.
It's got a little smiley face and everything.
It's like if Bugs Bunny was a dick.
He is.
What's up, Dick?
Frightening and intense scene, skeletons/zombies attack Jim and his daughter in the tomb of a cemetery. There are spiders all over the outside door as they're trying to get to his son to open the door and let them out of the tomb. Violence and gore, we see various ghosts, one of whom fires a pistol, while another fires a crossbow, where the arrow lands in another ghost's forehead rather than the apple on top of it. But being a ghost, he's no worse for wear. Violence and gore, after taking a key from a dead, decomposing body inside a casket, a father and daughter are attacked by the corpse itself after it rises from the dead, along with several other corpses who reanimate as well. They are fairly frightening in an appearance for a PG movie, with sunken faces and rotting flesh visible.
Agreed.
Josh is at 23, Tyler at 21, Marty bursting into third place at 4, and JD at 1.
I'm just happy to be here, nerds.
Always
good
happy to
pull.
On the balance.
I
You
never
need a
would
little
have thought-
balance if you're going to have some Tyler and Josh.
All right, Tyler, would you like a movie from 1982, 1998, or 2001?
2001. I have my guess.
2001. All right, from 2001, for 5 points under profanity, no swearing, but some words such as stupid, shut up, idiot, etc. Hi, Tyler.
It wasn't the movie from 2001 with Jackie Chan I was hoping for.
For 4 points under sex and nudity, a character tried to make a child laugh by jumping and doing a split onto a beam, hitting himself in the crotch.
I should remember this.
Josh has a guess. Anybody else? Marty also has a guess. Marty, what do you think this movie is?
Monsters Inc.
Josh, what do you think?
Jennifer Tilly and Monsters Inc.
Yeah, it is.
We've got 2 Jennifer Tillys in a row. This is Monsters, Inc.
Put too many chips.
Oh, I know
on
that one.
Jennifer
Hang
Tilly
on.
children's movies. This is my shit.
Hey, Nick, I'd like to lobby to give JD 2 points just because she knew this one.
She didn't know this one.
That's from the crowd. Tyler agrees.
Also in Monsters Inc., frightening and intense scenes, the opening first minute is pretty atmospheric and definitely creepy for a G-rated movie. However, it does reveal that it was just a test and there was nothing to be scared of. Frightening and intense scenes, some viewers and children may find this frightening. A child is restrained and the scream extractor is moving forward to her as she screams until one of the main characters saves her. And sex and nudity. Boy, do I love this warning. Some monsters wear clothing, some don't. The monsters without clothing don't panic. No crotches, breasts, or privates are seen. It's a cartoon. Settle down, folks. Nothing to worry about.
I'm turned on.
Yeah, don't tell me what to worry about. I want to see monster genitals.
My kids are very upset when they see a nude monster without a big dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need big dicker hanging.
Big old titties. Josh.
Don't just imagine Sully with a giant.
Josh is at 27. Tyler is at 21. Marty is at 8. JD is at 1. We have 4 movies remaining. One more go around. One more for each of you.
Woo-woo.
JD, we're coming back to you. Would you like a movie from 1998, 2003, or 2006?
2006, Nick. 2006.
2006. Two hands up again.
There's a Kate Winslet or Jennifer Tilly movie from 2006 is the vibe I'm getting.
From 2006 for 5 points under sex and nudity. Two characters discuss having sex almost immediately after meeting. It is said later that they did. All right, it's just a JD. What do you think this movie is, JD?
Finding Neverland?
It's not Finding Neverland.
Damn.
That's such a bummer.
I was really excited.
I was so excited for you. That was a real guess.
Thank you. Hey.
For 4 points under profanity. 1 F word, 1 use of shit, 16 terms of or for sex, such as shag, shaggin', as well as stupping, and got her in her knickers. Slang terms for male genitalia like prick, bollocks, and ballbuster. 2 for breasts, boobs, 3 asses, 2 hells, 1 bugger, 9 uses of oh god, 11 uses of oh my god, 8 uses of god, 1 use each of for God's sakes and my god, 1 use of pissed, 1 use of bitch.
I'm gonna throw it out there. I think this film's set in England. I don't remember Kate Winslet's World War II drama, but it's that one.
It is
Neverland.
Tyler, what I like about this is I do get to see that at least one person understands why the clues are there.
Oh, they're there for a reason.
Uh-huh.
I
You understand how I'm playing this game.
I know it was
Yeah.
British. I knew it was British too, but I just didn't feel like saying anything because someone doesn't like to give other people answers.
I like the sound of my own voice, so I figure other people do too.
Tyler, I love the sound of your voice.
Thanks, Nick.
Tyler, I love it too.
Yeah, thanks,
Shut up, Josh.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm conflicted.
For 3 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a character pretends a spoon is a cigarette, although he says that smoking is bad. 1 man is said to be stoned. People drink alcohol regularly. Drunk is regularly used as a term. Josh has a guess. Anybody else?
I don't remember Kate Winslet's mid-2000s World War II drama.
What do you think, Josh?
This is The Holiday.
It is the Kate Winslet World War II
the
drama, The Holiday.
I don't know why I landed on World War II drama, but it could have been.
For a second there, I was just confused. I was like, wait, that wasn't a World War II drama. Was I talking about the wrong holiday?
It is The Holiday, which is another one I just watched for the first time pretty recently. And it is half a perfect romantic comedy and also half a Cameron Diaz Jude Law movie.
Nancy
Do you want to know
Myers
something?
didn't nail it.
My dad loved that movie. I don't know why, but every time I would come home, right? Listen, like, he's just watching. And I'm like, what are you watching, sir? And it was either something on Hallmark, some BS on Hallmark, or The Holiday.
The Kate Winslet, Jack Black stuff in The Holiday is amazing. It is some of the best rom-com stuff.
Oh, by the way, Jude Law can't be the law because I am the law. Yeah, I just did that, really.
Also in The Holiday, under sex and nudity, we hear Iris's voiceover narration about different types of love, including the kind that can be found just for the night, as we see separate footage of a man smiling at a young woman in a bar. And violence and gore, mad at Ethan for sleeping with someone else, Amanda twice throws a shoe at him. When he finally admits that he did sleep with that other woman, Amanda comes out and twice punches him in the face, sending him to the ground. Played lightly.
love when they put that at the end. They just put that at the end.
Yeah, it's not like bad.
No, don't worry about it. It's not like a vicious beating that this woman delivers in this Nora
like cool,
Ephron rom-com.
It's not like non-genital monster porn.
Nancy Myers.
It's not like non-genital. It's not like non-genital monster movies.
Don't be a baby about it.
That means Josh is now at 30.
Wow.
Which, Josh, you might be hitting your record.
Yeah.
I can't remember what your record is right now. Tyler's at 21, can still catch up. Marty's at 8, JD down to 0.
You know, I'm just happy to be here, Nick.
I'm just happy to have you here.
Thank you.
It's always a good time when you're here.
Aw, thanks.
We got 3 movies remaining, and I've tried so hard to draw this out as long as possible, and oh my god, I did it. That means, Josh, you get to pick the next movie.
Yep.
I had to pee for like 10 minutes.
Oh, no. Josh, would you like a movie from 1983, 1994, or... Sorry, 2006.
With 83.
83.
Gotta remember an old Stallone movie.
All right, 1983 for 5 points. Under violence and gore. A woman scratches a man's eye. Nothing shown. For 4 points under violence and gore. Tony and Laura argue.
Yeah, I know. I studied my Stallone, and this is gonna piss me off if it's this movie from him, Nick. It's really gonna piss me off if this is this movie from him.
All right, Josh, what movie do you think it is for me?
Is it Staying Alive?
Josh, I'm so sorry to piss you off. This is Staying Alive.
God damn.
The reason it pissed me off because he only had a cameo in that movie. He wrote it.
He pops up in it and is very much responsible for it, or at least responsible for the soundtrack.
Yeah,
where they're like, you know how people love the Bee Gees soundtrack of Saturday Night Fever? Well, now it's all Frank Stallone.
Yeah, it's awful. It's such a bad movie too. Like it's not a good movie at all.
Oh my god, I forgot. I keep forgetting that movie exists.
Yeah, it's not weird enough to be like camp good.
Yeah, I know.
It's just kind of boring.
It's just a waste of time.
Yes, I mean he wrote it and he didn't do a good job of writing that one.
Violence and gore. Tony gets bumped by people and drinks fall on the floor. Profanity. The language has been reduced to make it friendlier than its predecessor. And frightening and intense scenes. The film is safer than Saturday Night Fever.
Safer than Saturday Night Fever. Because Staying Alive wears a mask.
That means we've got 2 movies left. And unless Josh does something really fucked up, this is it's very rare that with 2 movies left it's a runaway. But let's do these anyway. Marty,
Hi.
would you like a movie from 1991, 2004, or 2013?
I know movies that came out 2 of those years. There's also the question of which one will make more people angry. So I'm gonna go with 2013.
I mean, yeah, if you only got a couple of rounds left, it's best to fuck with Josh.
We're coming down.
I agree.
Penultimate movie from 2013 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. Graphic toilet humor is shown, discussed, and depicted throughout. with what could be sickening to audiences.
Oh,
Not what I thought it was.
Let's see, Tyler, anybody else? All right, Tyler, what do you think?
Kate Winslet in movie 43.
This is Kate Winslet in movie 43.
Can't count me out.
I wasn't gonna get that, but I'm
I
just
hate
kind
that
of.
movie so much. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. So I'm gonna remember
What is
it
43?
immediately.
I'm googling this now.
Movie
It
43.
is.
I've never.
It is a movie that I want to say Peter Farrelly blackmailed a bunch of the biggest celebrities to act in and direct and write, and it's a series of the worst sketches you've ever seen.
I don't know.
With the biggest stars you've ever seen doing the worst material.
It's bad.
I think they snowball tricked people. They hired one celebrity who's trying to like build a house, and they're like, "Hey, want to be in a movie with Richard Gere?" And then like another lesser celebrity. Then it's like, "Hey, we got this movie with Richard Gere and Halle Berry."
I mean,
then
let
they're
me
just
just read a couple of these other things in movie
I
43.
hate this movie so much.
Sex and nudity. An animated cat performs sexual acts on a teddy bear. Mild.
That's the worst one.
Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. After a woman asks her boyfriend to defecate on her, he drinks laxatives to enhance the act.
The second worst one.
That's Anna Faris and Chris Pratt. Sex and nudity. Following a dare, a woman hands her underwear to a man, takes a turkey baster, fills it with hot sauce, and it is implied that she inserts it into her vagina in public and inserts the sauce into her genitalia. She reacts to it and begins to tear up. No nudity shown. That is Halle Berry and Stephen Merchant. And sex and nudity. Throughout an entire sketch, a man is shown with testicles below his chin.
Oh.
He is in a public restaurant and his blind date is appalled and no one else reacts to it. Later, a pubic hair falls into the man's own soup and he eats it. And his blind date is then shown dry heaving in disgust. That is, of course, the aforementioned Kate Winslet along with Hugh Jackman as bald chin guy.
That is somehow one of the better sketches of the movie. Which isn't to say it's good. It's just there is a recognizable joke as, hey, this guy has balls on his chin. And that is the highest praise. That's the best the movie gets, where it's like, yeah, I guess testicles are kind of crazy.
So yeah, go if you've never heard of this movie or haven't thought about it in a while, just go on IMDb and look at the cast list of this movie. And also the directing talent behind it, because it's baffling. And I'm also doing all this while reading something that Marty put in the chat, and I'm having a hard time with it. So
I was just typing. I don't know what you're allowed to say out loud on YouTube.
James Gunn made that animated cat sketch, and it is unwatchable.
Oh, are we allowed to say that on air? I can read it out loud to the class.
Let's not.
That's a solid pass from Teach.
Yeah.
All right, one movie remains. Again, we're doing it just for fun. This has been just a wild number of points being earned in this game. Tyler, you get to pick the last movie.
I would love to.
Would you like a movie from 1994, 2004, or 2011? 1994, 2004, 2011.
I got to guess.
Marty, this is going to be Jennifer Tilly. I know it. I know Nick. He's going to throw you a bone.
This is Jackie Chan.
2011, last movie for 5 points. For 5 points under frightening and intense scenes, autopsy scene can be disturbing to watch.
I don't quite remember this scene, but I'm still going to guess.
All right. Tyler, what do you think?
Is it Jackie Chan and The Spy Next Door? That's what came out this year.
I mean, you'd have to tell me if there's an autopsy scene in that movie that's disturbing to watch, but it's not that one.
There is not. Nobody dies. It's a children's film.
For 4 points under violence and gore, a woman is found dead on a bus We see her eyes wide open and her mouth and chin stained with dried goo. Josh has a guess. Anybody else? All right, Josh, what do you think?
Is Kate Winslet in Contagion?
Oh fuck! Yep, it is. God damn it.
This is going to be real close to an all-time high score, Josh. This is Kate Winslet in Contagion.
Oh
Wow.
boy, I was a second too late on that memory. You sir, you
Oh,
got
that's a
Kate
good
Winslet frame.
movie.
Yeah.
That movie existed.
Let's wrap this up. Violence and gore contains brief medical gore. Violence and gore, a young man stumbles into traffic semi-conscious and delirious from flu symptoms and is struck broadside by a fast-moving bus in the street. The impact is sudden and shocking, somewhat unexpected, and, were it real, would assuredly be fatal. Fatal. And
Strangely
frightening
funny,
and
though.
intense scenes. What?
Strangely funny, though.
And frightening and intense scenes, the film may be triggering to those affected by the current COVID-19 pandemic, considering the many similarities to it.
Oh.
That was Contagion. This was Inappropriate Movie Database. Our final scores tonight. JD at an Admiral 0. Marty at
Yes.
8. Tyler, maybe one of the highest scores to not win a game at 25. But our
100%
winner
true.
tonight, with 38 points, Mr. Josh Poirier.
Thank you.
Woo.
Wow.
Just, I'm trying to see. I think I can pull it up. What the high score might be.
I think it's 38, actually.
I believe it is Connor Shanahan, who came in. It's a historic day. Connor Shanahan came in at 37.
Oh, wow.
Which means Josh
Oh,
has earned
demolished.
the
That's not
highest
bad.
score in this game.
Wow. That's insane.
A far cry from 2 years ago when I put him
That was
on the worst
impressive.
of the worst show.
Somehow I learned about movies in 2 years.
Let me also run through the rest of the movies that I had on my list. I had to, cut out a lot of them because I didn't want to use anything that you all have already played. We didn't get to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with Stallone.
Oh boy.
Didn't get to Stuart Little with Jennifer Tilly.
She's
get
a cat
to-
in that.
Didn't get to Around the World in 80 Days with Jackie Chan.
That movie rocks.
Didn't get to The Doors with Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
Didn't get to Rocky Balboa with Jennifer Tilly.
Ha.
Didn't get to Home on the Range with Jennifer Tilly.
No.
Rambo 3, The Karate Kid with Jackie Chan. Flushed Away with Kate Winslet. Legend of the Drunken Master. Ratchet and
Oh.
Clank with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I forgot.
What?
Ants.
Yeah.
With Sylvester Stallone. Rocky 3. And Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai
the
Nights
last
is
one.
So good.
I just reminded the other movie that came out in '95 for Stallone was one of his best, actually.
Which
Assassins.
Oh,
Directed by-
Banderas.
Directed by the Wachowskis.
I didn't know the Wachowskis did that one.
Yeah, they directed by the Wachowskis, starring him and Antonio Banderas. It's fantastic.
I forgot. I didn't know that was Wachowskis either for some reason.
Yeah, it's really,
Oh,
really fucking good.
I should check that out. I didn't know enough about it to even look at the clues for it.
It's fantastic. It's so much better than it has any right to be.
90s Banderas is so fun. It's hard
is.
for like a bad Antonio Banderas movie from that era.
No, that's why. Wachowskis wrote it.
Yeah, they wrote it. Yeah, that's what I meant. They wrote it.
Yeah. Richard Donner directed it.
Yeah, and he does a really fucking good job with the script.
Richard Donner, you know what? I like 16 Blocks. I think that's the best Die Hard movie that's not called Die Hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we have all of that done, let's wrap this game up. Before we go, if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, or any last words, JD, start with you.
Yes. Absolutely. Sorry, my camera was doing a weird thing. Hi. Yeah. Okay. So actually, fun fact announcement. I am bringing my podcast out. I'm probably gonna have a mid-May launch because I need time to market that shit. But it's coming. We're doing it. I fucked up, and it's gonna be okay. So we're now accepting applications for guests. You can DM me. I'm also gonna set up an email for that. Actually, I think I do have it set up. I believe I effed up, and it's gonna be okay at Gmail. But just DM me, and I'll get you that email.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's
Awesome.
coming out. Really excited for that. We have the social media set up for it right now. It has its own Facebook and Instagram page. You can follow me right now at I effed up and it's okay. And that's EFFED. We're trying to be, kosher, so we don't get banned. That's important. We all know what it means, but we don't want to get banned.
I'm so excited for that to come out.
Thank you. I am too. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, so I eefed up, and it's okay. You can follow us on Instagram. Yeah.
Awesome. Tyler, you have anything you want to talk about?
Sure. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna be at the Rockwell Theater tomorrow. Weeding Out the Stoned is a thing. I'm not totally sure.
Wait, what is this?
It's a game show. I love game shows, and I'm on a different one, but this one's in person. I believe someone's not stoned, and a bunch of people are, and then the audience has to figure it. Tours apparently.
I wish I was on that.
They're looking for the most ludicrous looking people in Boston. And
I'm not that.
I'm much more ludicrous than you. And I'll be.
I'm much more Chris Bridges, though.
Yes, I know who that is.
Much more the alter ego of Garth Brooks. Oh no, it's Chris Gaines.
That's Chris Gaines. Chris Bridges is ludicrous.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Also be.
So that's at the Rockwell.
Yeah, the Rockwell in Somerville, and then on Wednesday I'm at 53 Shrewsbury, I think, in Worcester, doing comedy. So that's it. That's 2 days.
Nice.
Deal.
Marty, what's going on with this? Unless you want to talk about something else.
What was that?
I said unless you wanted to talk about something else.
Someday.
Yes.
But for the time being, I don't have any major updates, but if you have not heard me talk about it yet, long story short, and you can find more information about this on any previous episode that I've done. But there is some kind of seriously fucked up environmental racism going on in Minneapolis right now. That there is an old Roof Depot site that the neighborhood was going to turn into a community center and community garden with resources and stuff like that. The city wants to bulldoze it and build a parking garage and refuel station for a bunch of public works vehicles and diesel. And there's a really high level of arsenic and lead and asbestos in the soil. So that would be released into the water and the air and the land in the neighborhood. And then on top of that, with all the diesel and everything. And it's one of those things where the more information you find out about it, the more it's oh, this is just textbook evil. This is stock character evil. But right now there's some legislature that is being presented to help the neighborhood buy the land back from the city at a low price, which would be really great. It is currently in the process of moving through legislature, and there's not a lot of updates on that, but there's a block party on Earth Day at the site. So if you're in the Twin Cities, you should come hang out, make some art, do some demonstrations. There's lots of stuff to be mad about in the Twin Cities right now. Lots of it, but yeah. In good news, Derek Chauvin, his trial he asked for a retrial and it got denied. So fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's something at least.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's up with Minneapolis. we had a blizzard and then we had like 90 degrees and now it's like 30 degrees again. So, you know.
You live in a wonderful place.
I sure do. I chose this.
Finally, our winner and record breaker after almost 2 years on this show, Josh Poirier. What do you want to end with?
Episodes. It took me 65 episodes to figure out what the fuck I was doing. Parkinson's research. It's National Park. It's Parkinson's Awareness Month. I have Parkinson's, for whoever doesn't know that, but just to show you the money does work, they actually just recently found one of the genetic markers for it.
Oh.
Which is huge. It's a huge step in being able to detect it and kind of find out who's at risk for it and stuff like that. It was, on kind of a sad note, like Michael J. Fox has now given up on there being a cure in his lifetime, but he's still fighting to make sure that everybody else is still good. Michael J. Fox is a goddamn saint, and he should be sainted when he passes, and he deserves everything good that comes to him. Seriously, he's a fantastic person. I will be doing that benefit show for here one day, sometime coming up before the end of the month.
Yeah, we're running out of days, but let's absolutely discuss that. Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Definitely.
We'll find a date for it.
And if not, I'll put it in May. It's fine. I'll put it wherever.
In the meantime, In the meantime, is there? What would you say? The Michael J. Fox charity, or is there a different charity?
The Michael J. Fox Foundation or the National Parkinson's Foundation, NPF, both amazing places to put your money. Gonna end this kind of like Bob Barker, but always just hug your pets, man. If you got a pet, if you got a cat, if you got a dog, just hug them. If you got a fish, hug the fish. Love that fish, because you never know when it's gonna be too late when they're gonna go away. So just do that as soon as you can.
So love the fish? I mean, what?
I lost a cat. My cat died.
Oh.
My cat died yesterday morning.
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I saw your post.
So basically, I'm just telling everybody to love your pet.
So yeah, this whole episode, this is a memorial episode.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Cheyenne.
really sad.
Rest
really
in peace,
wish-
Cheyenne.
I wish I didn't plug my dumb comedy bullshit before. I
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, try going after Marty.
Oh.
Tyler, try going after Marty every single time. When you win 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the thing about this show. We have fun. We also have shit that should be discussed. And we're all trying. And I'm glad that I get to keep spending time with you all.
Yeah.
Because this is just real good for the mental health, I think, with everything else that we have to deal with.
It is. This is a welcome distraction.
So once again, thank you so much to my guests, JD Stephans, Josh Poirier, Marty Viscosi, Tyler Tuttle. I'm Nick Martucci. You can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. Find the show on Facebook, search Inappropriate Movie Database, or click the link in the description of this video. Twitter and Instagram at IMDb Game. We will be back this Thursday, 4/20. If you could guess what the topic of that show might be, it's drugs. We're doing drug movies. 8 p.m. Eastern. I know. I love trying to take advantage of SEO more than anything. And then we got 1 week left. We're doing next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're doing your favorite movies again. I think we still have a spot available on that one. So if you want to be on that show and send me a list of 10 of your favorite movies, we're just using the 40 movies that people send me. But before we get to that, this Monday, 4/24, 9 p.m. Eastern, it's my birthday show. We're doing my favorite movies. Did it once last year. Made me feel bad that people didn't know a few of them. So now we'll see how this year goes. I might I might have a different way to approach this topic this time. You'll have to tune in and see. But until then, go look at the other episodes. If you want to be on the show, sign up either on Facebook or Twitter and Instagram at IMDb Game. And I will start booking for May soon. I think, announcing it right now, I think we might be going to one time a week in May. Still trying to kind of sort how we're doing this, but either way, the show's coming back. May will be 2 years of doing this show. Let's keep it going for another 2 weeks.
Woo!
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.
Oh.
Goodbye.
That's great goals, Nick.
Hashtag goals.